Hi Aries, welcome to your October reading. This is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. We'll be taking a look to see what messages need to come through for you guys for the month of October, see what you guys could be currently dealing with, what you can expect, get some insight, wisdom, guidance, and overall see what's going on for you. I hope that you're doing well. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, the information for that's in the description down below. And if you want to follow me over on my Instagram and TikTok, you can find me there at Jadestone Tarot. And with that being said, let's get right into your reading. We have the Rabbit coming out, element of Earth, messages for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in October 2022. Show me clearly what's happening for Aries. What's going on? Any messages, insight, wisdom, guidance for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in October. The Gazelle. Wow. All right. So Aries, it seems like you're in very like a restless kind of state of mind. Yeah, we have the hawk and the camel. So the rabbit and the gazelle coming out together. You are feeling restless. You are feeling anxious. For some reason, you're feeling like just really in your head about a situation or about where you're going. Maybe you've been super self-critical or beating yourself up over certain things or like being just your own worst critic. And that is getting in the way of such blessings. And I feel like you're holding yourself back or you're not believing in yourself or you've been like not feeling the most confident. Or in October, you may have some moments where you start to really doubt yourself. And this is what you need to be aware of, okay? Because that kind of energy, that needs to go. You got to push through that some way, somehow. You got to find the balance. You got to get back in tune with you. I think you need some time alone. I think you need some time to decompress, to be with yourself, to be by your thoughts. I definitely feel like your emotions are kind of like a little bit all over the place or just feeling just very heightened. Now, we do have the full moon in Aries that will be taking place in this month in October. So you might be really feeling the impacts of that, right? Maybe you're Aries moon, but we have the full moon that's going to be occurring in your sign this month. And maybe that's what's heightening these emotions. You're really feeling like such a peak of energy. But Spirit really is coming through to tell you to be brave, that there will be some unexpected changes about the direction you're going down, but it's going to provide you with a different perspective. You'll be seeing things much, much more clearly. Right now, with the rabbit and the gazelle, fuzzy mind, unable to see things clearly, restless, anxious, scared, afraid, just in fear, right? No matter what, this is the energy of fear. Whereas there will be some sort of news that comes in or some sort of information that comes in that will give you the clarity that will help you calm down and feel more at peace and feel more trusting. And just like, I like the energy change. I like that we go from this, oh my God, I'm so scared, I'm worried, I'm like, woo, stressing the fuck out, to, okay, I'm chill, I'm cool, I'm in control of my emotions. So that's kind of the vibe. Is like, if you've been feeling this already, Aries, if you've been feeling this restlessness, or by the time in October, if this resonates, where you're feeling scared, restless, anxious, just know that the energy will pass and you're going to feel much more control, much more balanced very, very soon, very shortly after this, okay? But there's going to be information that comes in that gives you like the reassurance or like just kind of calms you down, or it's going to be good news and it's just going to provide you with such relief. So hang in there. This too will pass very soon, okay? And you really need to get grounded. You honestly need some silence. You need to be with nature right now. You need your comforts. You need like, good night's rest. You really need to just like focus on those things that are within your control, right? Messages for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in October 2022. What's happening for Aries in October? We have the Unity card, number 1. Wow, that's all about connection to all. That's all about like having just trust in the divine, in the universe, knowing that everything serves a purpose. And mickle and muckle, that's a card that says like, try not to take life so serious. And Flock the Flutter, you need to get grounded, okay? And also a message, watch out for your feet. Watch out for like your toes, especially if you're like trying to like rush or just hurry. If you're in like this hurry mode where you feel like you're running out of time, that's something you got to be aware of, is like to slow down, because this energy that you're in where you're feeling really scared or restless and you're just wanting to go, like you're feeling just like super anxious, shaky, and just like, you got to slow down your heart, slow down your breathing, and also slow down how you walk, because if you don't watch out, you might stub your toe or like twist your ankle or some shit. Like this card literally talks about that. So watch out for your feet. If you got holes in your socks, throw it out. Throw those motherfucking socks out. If you got bad shoes, maybe this is the time where you should be getting some better shoes that have better support. Or even like, what are those things that you can slip in your shoes that give you support? I can't remember. I don't know. I don't have them, but I know you can get those at certain stores. So like, watch out for your feet. Take care of your feet, because it seems like your roots, your foundation needs to be stabilized, okay? So focus on stabilizing yourself this month, okay? And also try your best, no matter what's going on, try your best to not take life so serious, because at the end of the day, none of this is going to last forever. This is something I tell myself too, and people I know, this is what I've been told too. It's just like, you know what, you guys, this ain't gonna last forever. Like, what happens on Earth stays on Earth. So, like, no matter how stressed things may get, it's all temporary. And what goes up must come down, and what goes down must come up. So even when you're at your lowest moments, it's never going to last forever. It really is temporary. So just remember that. And just ride the waves. Mickle and Muckle is the message, where it's just like, you need to have more fun, more joy, more play, more lighthearted energy, lighthearted conversations. You need some fun this month. You need some fun. You need to be around your people, all right? People that uplift you, make you feel good, and like just ground you. So anchor yourself, take a breather. You don't have to have all your shit together. It's gonna be all right. You're gonna figure it all out. Right now, you're stressed and scared about the future, and you're getting all worked up, and you just need to slow down and really be in the present. You have to just try to be more in the present. Yeah, look. Nine of Swords tried to make an appearance. I've seen that card sticking out. I can't speak, y'all. Just feeling really, really anxious, but you know what? It's gonna be okay. And I just looked at the clock. It is 4:44 p.m. So you might be seeing that, or seeing synchronicities as like reminders, like, Aries, you're good. You're in the right hands. Everything's working out for you. And there's nothing that you should stress or worry about. Even the things that you're stressing about right now, Aries, it's not going to matter in a couple of months. In a couple of months, you're going to be moving on, and it's all worked out for you. So if someone told you the thing that you're stressing about, it's going to work out in your favor, would you still keep stressing about it, or would you feel a little bit more at ease, at peace? Bruh, I literally can't speak. Anyways, we have the World coming out. So some sort of cycle is reaching completion. This is about endings, new beginnings, even celebrations for some. Some of you could be moving. Some of you could be traveling. But it seems like there is some sort of cycle reaching its peak. 9 of Pentacles. We also have the 10 of Swords coming out. See, your independence definitely improving. We have the Ace of Pentacles, 4 of Swords, Queen of Cups, and Judgment at the bottom of the deck. I see you're healing from some sort of ending that you went through recently. 10 of Swords, there was some sort of ending, some sort of loss that you experienced. Maybe someone left your life, or you went through some sort of betrayal, or like, your trust is all screwed up. But anyways, you see the truth now. You see the reality of a situation, and now you're just trying your best to heal from that, to ease your heart, to ease your mind after such chaos, after such shit that you went through. You're really just trying to get back on your feet again. 9 of Pentacles, trying to just get back to feeling like yourself, taking good care of yourself. You might be focusing a lot more on your health this month, or your wellness, your physical wellness, mental as well. Some of you are recovering from like a illness, or just feeling under the weather, or like even possible injury that you could be healing from. But anyways, this is like a side message. I just feel like October is going to be a month of self-improvement, and also like letting things go from your past that have already happened. You can't change it, but you can change the future. You can release the past. So you're working on like removing this lingering tension from like recent past, okay? And you need to focus on your rest. You need to get more rest, more sleep, and to take better care of yourself. I think you guys are really needing just space to yourself, some time alone. Like, some of you really need to have some time alone. You've been just so busy or dealing with a lot of people, and I feel like you really just got to lock yourself away for some time to like just either catch up on rest or to decompress or to process the shit that you were going through. Maybe you're needing to let your emotions out, have a good cry here, but you're definitely needing to get back in balance with yourself, with your intuition, and also with your emotions. Okay, after such a shakeup, it feels you went through some sort of shakeup, and now it's almost like, you know, when you get struck with like adrenaline, you had like an adrenaline rush, and then after it's starting to wear down, you're starting to calm down, and you still have a bit of the shakes or whatever. It's kind of like the recovery. You're kind of going through this recovery after like such a rush of like tension or chaos or just like stress. It feels like you're catching your breath. And this is in relation to something that you're like reflecting on it right now, or in October you're going to be looking back at something, this ending that you went through, with a different perspective, and you're going to have to make some sort of choice or a decision that will be coming up where you're going to need to use your intuition. So we'll take a look into that as well. Is there anything else that I'm missing here? No. Oh, Ace of Pentacles to the Nine of Pentacles. Some of you are starting a new job in October. You have a new job lined up for you, or you have some sort of new beginning that's going to take you to a place of stability, being well off financially free, being able to provide for yourself and also those that you love and care for. So I really feel like money is going to be improving this month. So maybe that's something that you've been really stressed about, and you've been working your ass off to get more money, or to get like a raise, or just like higher check at the end of the month. So I do feel like in October you can expect an increase in your money, your finances. So that's good. That's really awesome. Keep it up. But yeah, let's do some clarifying. Let's see what's really going on here. Let's take a look into Judgment and see what this is about for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in October 2022. Tell me about Judgment for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in October 2022. Time about Judgment for Aries. We have the Wheel of Fortune. All right. Tell me about Judgment for Aries, please. Show me clearly what's going on in regards to this. The Fool reversed. So there's a bit of a delay. Knight of Wands reversed with the World. So we go for full circle, bruh. I can't speak today. I'm really struggling to speak today. So before you can take this jump off the cliff and pursue some sort of wish or desire, there's some things you got to look back at, some things you got to walk away from, some things that need to be dealt with. You got some loose ends that you got to deal with before you can take this jump off into this new direction, into this new life. You got some loose ends you got to clear up, okay? So let's take a look into that. Let's take a look into the world, okay? So what are these loose ends that need to be dealt with, all right? Could be the final little bit of Mercury retrograde that we're still in. That's kind of like finalizing some of these things. Tell me about the world. What does Aries need to clear up here? What's these loose ends? What's this unfinished business that Aries has to deal with here? Tell me about the world for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in October 2022. What's this unfinished business about? We got Strength reversed. So this is about you needing to confront something that makes you uncomfortable. It might be another person. It could be a situation where you were taken advantage of, or you felt like you were used and abused and like tossed aside. This might be something to do with your own inner struggles, your own inner fears / demons. So let's see what else needs to come out. Could be dealing with a Leo though. Could even be tying into something that happened during August, Leo season. Tell me about the world. Chariot reverse. Why are all these cards coming out reverse, y'all? I don't understand. But this is about like returning to something from your past, or like looking back at some sort of time in your life, like a timeline in your life where things weren't the most stable, or they weren't the most positive, okay? So you're looking back at some things. I feel like this is summer energy, like a few months ago. You're looking back at something that you went through from a few months ago. That was very emotional. Tell me about the world for Aries. in October. So this is being brought up here. 6 of Cups. Yeah, no shit. You're looking. Thank you, Spirit. We've been knowing this. But hey, you know, thank you for confirmation. You're looking back at some shit from your past. Recent past, though. I feel like this is in relation to the summer that we just had. But like July/August. So there's something about July/August that's coming up. But what? Could be about a past relationship, or your emotions about something or someone. Telling that the world. 8 of Cups reverse. Literally 8 of Cups reverse. And the 3 of Wands. Okay. Yeah. See. So something you walked away from. You're looking back / revisiting, and okay, well now I have to look into the 10 of Swords, because clarifying this world, okay, so what's coming to an end? This is finalizing. You're looking back at something that came to an end, or that you walked away from, or maybe someone walked away from you if you're dealing with another person, but it's a situation where you experienced an ending, and you're looking back at it again. You're revisiting this again in October, because there's still healing that needs to take place. You're still trying to get answers. You're still trying to get clarity. You're trying to get a different perspective. You might be looking back at this situation, wondering if you could have handled things differently, or if you did things differently, would things ended the same way? Like there's like a lot of questions that you have that have been unanswered, that have been like almost eating you alive. Yeah, even at the top of the deck, Hangman and the 2 of Cups. This could be in revolving around like a relationship or some sort of connection, but it's something that you've been reflecting on, or you're being asked to look back at this situation because there's a different perspective that you're going to be gaining, or different information, or like you're going to be drawing a different conclusion about this ending that you went through. You're going to be discovering some sort of truth. Let me take a look into this 4 of Swords for Aries, Summer and Saiz in October 2022. So I do feel like, again, healing is taking place. You're able to like just kind of detach from this. But tell me the 4 of Swords for Aries for October 2022. Ace of Cups. So you're healing from some, look at this, you're healing from some sort of relationship, some sort of connection. This is the Ace of Cups reversed, or the backside of the Ace of Cups. So this is like, maybe this is like a hidden relationship, or a relationship that was, maybe it was a situationship for some of you. 4 of Swords for Aries, summarizing Venus. 8 of Pentacles reversed. Start with the 4 of Swords for Aries, and the 9 of Swords reversed. Anything else for this 4 of Swords? 3 of Swords, yeah. So this is in regards to some sort of relationship or connection. Almost like, yeah, for some, it could have been like a situationship where maybe it was like someone that you were with, but you weren't like fully committed to it, or it wasn't like official, or it wasn't like serious. You thought that it held potential. I don't know if you noticed this in the 8 of Pentacles reverse. This is like you invested a lot of time and energy into something that like it wasn't guaranteed. So this connection, if this is in regards to a relationship, I think majority of you, this is in regards to a relationship, a connection. So this may have been like a summer romance. I'm just saying, you are healing after some sort of heartbreak, because like you had thought that this connection was going to turn into something serious, something long-term. You really had high hopes, and then things fell through, right? You went through an ending. It was very heartbreaking. It still hurts because it feels like you had super high expectations. You were really excited with the way things were going, and it felt very promising, but then it just fell through, or like it started quick and then it ended quick. Anyways, this is the 4 of Swords of what are you healing from? You're healing from this connection or this situation. I feel like it's like, yeah, for some of you, it's like a situationship. Like, damn. Right? Because the Ace of Cups reverse, it's like at nighttime, it feels very secretive. It may have been like someone that you were hooking up with, or you were intimate with, and maybe they're making you all these promises, but they couldn't keep their promise. Someone couldn't keep their promise and it ended up really, really hurting you big time. Now, as you're healing from this, right? Because now we're clarifying the Four Swords are like, you're healing from what? You're healing from what? As you are looking back at this situation, this connection, you are having major epiphanies and realizations. So we go back to the rabbit and the gazelle, where you might be super critical of yourself. You might be beating yourself up for letting yourself fall for this person, or like giving this person too many chances, or like ignoring your intuition. So there's like this energy where you may have been very, very hard on yourself, even judgment coming up. The affirmation that this card says, it says, I look back with compassion for myself. Whereas some of you, when you were looking back at this experience, this ending that you went through, you may not have lots of compassion for yourself. You may be extremely hard on yourself, beating yourself up over mistakes that you made, things that you regret. And now, as you're looking back at this, as you're healing, you aren't as self-critical, or you're seeing this differently, and you're having a major epiphany / breakthrough, and it's very freeing. It's very freeing. You're having some sort of realization that frees you, and you're able to like leave it in the past. So this is being brought up for you, although it's uncomfortable. And maybe this is bringing up some shit from your childhood, like attachment issues, you know, how we were raised, and like there's the whole psychology behind it all. Like basically it's like how you were raised with your caregivers, your parental figures or whatever, affects like your love language and your attachment style, and like, you know, whether it's a healthy attachment or if you more suffer from certain issues such as like abandonment or like whatever, anxious attachment or whatever. I don't know a whole bunch about that shit, but like, you know, it affects you. And so if you notice here in this Eight of Cups reverse, it's like this little child. So this might be triggering this situation, this cycle that was playing out, whether this happened in the summer or even other time ago, right? For some though, this happened during the summer. It like triggered this anxiousness within you. But you're healing it, or as you're becoming aware of this, like you're having some sort of epiphany, and it's providing you with clarity and also healing. And that's what changes this path that you're on. You're jumping off this hamster wheel, this cycle, so that moving forwards, you're doing things differently. Like you're changing the narrative, you're changing your life around because of this. So in a way, like, although it was painful, the shit that you went through, you know, and you deserve better, but this happened so that you are able to heal that part of you, so that you can have a healthy kind of love. If this is in regards to love, friendship, I don't care, but like we're just gonna use love for example. You went through this heartbreak, got triggered as fuck from like, you know, childhood shit or whatever, your own inner issues that you gotta work through / heal. This situation happened so that you can jump off this cycle and live your life differently moving forward. So if it wasn't for like this heartbreak, you wouldn't have come to this realization, and you wouldn't be the person that you are today, and the person that you're becoming, the person that you're stepping into. So this is teaching you about your value. This is teaching you to know your worth. This is teaching you so much about yourself. Like there's a lot of self-discovery here. It feels like you're going through massive transformation, and you're realizing like there's a massive lesson that you learned from this, huge lessons learned from this, and you're taking these opportunities and you're like, you know what? I'm grateful. I know better now. That's what matters most. So yeah, it feels like you're no longer being like tied to some sort of heartbreak. It feels like you're able to look at this past situation once and for all and lay it to rest, and like you're able to look back at this without as much regret or anger that you had before. Like it just feels like you're stepping into a time of your life where you're more at peace, you feel more free, and you're no longer holding on to what happened to you. You're able to just like accept it and take the lessons with you, but not take the baggage and the pain and the grudges and the hatred. Like you're detaching from that. And I feel like it's even, this energy is tying into the full moon in Aries that we'll have coming up in like a couple of weeks. like 15th, around there, give or take. I don't know, can't remember. Maybe not. Yeah, somewhere around then. Yeah, so Aries, really powerful shit. It's Mercury retrograde doing its final little thing, and Virgo now. It's officially, Mercury's moved back into Virgo, so there's that. Yeah, it seems to be hitting you hard, but it's very transformative, and this past energy is coming up for you to heal, for you to release, so that you can disable this active vibration, basically. Because every single time you may think, oh, I'm over it, I've detached, I've healed, I found inner peace. But every single time that you get reminded of this event or this person or this experience or this memory, it gets triggered and you feel some type of way. And then maybe you get angry at yourself. Like, I thought I was over this. What the fuck? It's like, you're getting there. You're actively getting there, getting over this. You're moving on. You're healing from it. It's taking time, but you're getting there. And it's being cemented this month. You're really cementing that healing and just jumping off that cycle that you've been on. You're really doing things differently. And then, like I said, when we were clarifying judgment, we had the Wheel of Fortune and the Fool reverse. Right now, this new beginning tying into the Ace of Pentacles. So this is like a slower beginning that you're stepping into, that you're starting, but it's slower, it's a bit delayed. And that's because there's those loose ends from your past that's being brought up here that you have to look at, so that you wrap up this, and now you got a whole clean slate ahead for you to rock right into. So you're clearing out this once and for all so that you can be living your best life, okay? And then just a reminder, do not take life so serious, okay? Because when you think about it, we're on a floating rock in the middle of space with other floating rocks. Who fucking knows where we're going, why we're here? It's all mystery. So we're gonna leave the reading here, Aries. Hang in there. Energy's a bit intense. We can blame it on the full moon that's gonna be happening in your sign. It's pretty transformative, especially for you guys, my Aries, suns, moons, rising, Venus. You guys will be feeling it, all right? But instead of crying and beating yourself up over it, you need to just laugh at it. Just you need some laughter in your life. You need some good vibes. You need some good energy, and you need some fun. So definitely do something that is fun for you, for your enjoyment, for your pleasure, because you're kind of going through it and you could use a good laugh. Maybe put on like a funny comedy movie or some shit. I don't know. But yeah, Aries. Okay, I'm gonna leave the reading here. I hope this was helpful and insightful. If it was, let me know in the comments below. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new here. I really, really appreciate it. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, the information for that's in the description down below. And I'm gonna let you go. Thank you for watching, Aries, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.